ইন্দো ভিয়েতনাম সলিডারিটি কমিটি এবং মিউজিয়ামের আয়োজনে রাষ্ট্রপতি হো চি মিনের ১৩৩তম জন্মবার্ষিকী এবং আন্তর্জাতিক মিউজিয়াম ডে একই দিনে আয়োজন করা হয়েছিল একটি সেমিনারের। সেখানে উপস্থিত ছিলেন গভর্নর ডক্টর আনন্দ বসু এবং উপস্থিত ছিলেন ভিয়েতনামের রাষ্ট্রদূত। সেমিনারের যে আয়োজনটি হয়েছিল তারপর একটি গ্যালারিও উদ্বোধন করা হয়। সেখানে ভিয়েতনামের নানান রকম ছবি রাখা হয়েছে। অনুষ্ঠানের শুরুতেই জনগণ মন অর্থাৎ জাতীয় সঙ্গীত এবং ভিয়েতনামের জাতীয় সঙ্গীত দিয়ে অনুষ্ঠান শুরু করা হয়। ঠিক একই রকমভাবে অনুষ্ঠান শেষেও দুই জাতীয় সঙ্গীত দিয়েই অনুষ্ঠান সমাপ্তি ঘটে।
Good morning to you all. The Honorable Governor of West Bengal, His Excellency Honorables, President of Indo-Vietnam Solidarity Committee, Kusum Jain, the Dr. Sayan Bratachandra, Education Officer, Indian Museum, Honorable Speakers and Moderators, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure and pride that I stand before you today as the Ambassador of Vietnam to India on this momentous occasion of celebrating the 133rd birthday of our beloved President Ho Chi Minh. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Indo-Vietnam Solidarity Committee and the Indian Museum for hosting this seminar on the influence of Indian culture in Vietnam, which beautifully capture the deep-rooted connection between our two. And in 1960s, the street of Kolkata reverberated with the slogan, Tomanam, Amanam, Vietnam, Vietnam. Your name, my name, Vietnam, Vietnam. That was really touched. The relationship between two countries have been cultivated by generations of our two peoples and leaders by Ho Chi Minh and Mahatma Gandhi, and has made remarkable progress since the two countries established diplomatic relationship 50 years ago. Since being elevated to a comprehensive strategic partnership in 2016, the relationship between our two countries has gone in depth, serving the interests of the two peoples in more practical ways. And thanks to deep-rooted connection from the past, the connectivity between our two countries has been further strengthened. Now we have 50 direct flights a week between our two countries. We also have direct shipping lines that have facilitated growing trade between Vietnam and India, which reached $15 billion last year. I am very delighted to see Kolkata is a hub of connectivity between Vietnam and India, with 14 direct flights from Kolkata to Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. And a shipping now has a network of 15 free trade agreements in 63 major countries in the world, and an economy that grew at 8% last year. And in 2022, over 137,000 Indian visitors. We appreciate that India has set up a cultural center in Hanoi in September 2016, and it was renamed as Swami Vivekananda Culture Center in August 2018. And the Center for Vietnam Studies in New Delhi, which was established in March 2018 to promote a comprehensive understanding of India and to foster a close link between the people of both countries through cultural exchange. India is also providing technical assistance worth $2.25 million for conservation and restoration of ancient chant monuments at the World Heritage Site of Mỹ Sơn in Quảng Nam province of Vietnam, showcasing the deep civilizational connection between our two countries. These cultural imprints have greater implications for Vietnam and India relations, which have reached the heights of comprehensive strategic partnership. However, it is impossible to discuss the influence of Indian culture in Vietnam without acknowledging the towering figure of President Ho Chi Minh. Born in May 1890, President Ho Chi Minh remained an iconic symbol of Vietnam's struggle for independence and a beacon of hope for people around the world fighting for freedom and justice. President Ho Chi Minh drew inspiration from the Indian independence movement, particularly Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy. West Bengal continue to shape our nation and strengthen our partnership. In this event, we already have a very rich and very good agenda. I would like you to further elaborate the values that both Vietnam and India share and how we can take full advantage of that to strengthen the bond and for the benefits of the people of India and the people of West Bengal and the people of Vietnam in particular. So I wish you all the best. I wish you that from now on we take the legacy, we take full advantage of what we have in the past to promote further our relationship. May I wish the legacy of Ho Chi Minh and Mahatma Gandhi, we will elevate our partnership to a higher level. So thank you very much.
The Honorable Ambassador of Vietnam, Mr. Nguyen Thanh Khai, Dr. Sayan Bhattacharya, Education Officer, Indian Museum, Mrs. Kusum Jain, President, IBSC, Mr. Prem Kapoor, Vice President, IBSC, brothers and sisters, and my dear friends. It gives me great delight to be here on this International Museum Day to celebrate the cultural heritage which is shared between the great country Vietnam and the great country India in the field of cultural cooperation, which stemmed from the days of the Chamba Empire, Chamba Kingdom, which was established by the Indians heartily with the approval and voluntary acceptance of the great people of Vietnam. I am reminded of my visit to the great country Vietnam a few years back. What I saw there appealed to my sense, stimulated my imagination. I was there in the Cu Chi tunnels, 273 kilometers of tunnels which were dug by the brave men of Cu Chi tribe during the Vietnam War. They fought a great empire, they won. Vietnam won the war because of its determination, its confidence, its never to accept no for an answer attitude. This is something which is to be experienced, not explained. The Vietnamese soldiers, they were inside a tunnel, and the American captain who was shot, he said in exasperation, "Before I die, I would like to see the general of the enemy army and shake hands with him." He has never seen such a brave general. And who is that brave general? You know his name, the brave general Vo Nguyen Giap. Have I pronounced it well? The short-statured general, even shorter than Napoleon. You know, I have had the opportunity to be excited by his way. He fought the war, he won the war. I read somewhere 300 trucks laid with supplies and ammunition impossible, which was achieved in India by the frail fakir Mahatma Gandhi. Without firing a shot, the frail Mahatma Gandhi Bapu achieved a mission impossible. Similarly, Uncle Ho, Ho Chi Minh is Uncle Ho, like Mahatma Gandhi is Bapu for us, Ho Chi Minh is Uncle Ho. I tell you, Your Excellency, Ho Chi Minh is Uncle Ho, not only for you, also for we in India, we in Kolkata. He is our Uncle Ho. As a humble occupant of the Raj Bhavan, I can tell you that one of the grand trees in the Raj Bhavan compound will be named Uncle Ho tree and will be revered. There is a tree which was planted by Uncle Ho in the Rajbhavan compound when he came. We will certainly trace out that tree. Around that, we will have a memorial forest for Uncle Ho. That will be nurtured every year, and we will request His Excellency also to participate in this. India cannot forget Uncle Ho. We cannot forget Vietnamese. Yes, what did Vietnam do? I had the opportunity of going through the places where the Vietnamese army traveled 1,000 miles, more than 1,000 miles of Ho Chi Minh Trail. I could of course not complete the whole thing. I went there through the Mekong River, was a symbol of the success and victory of Vietnam. All the supplies, all the manpower, all the ammunition passed through Mekong River. What Hooghly is for all the Calcuttans, Mekong is for the Vietnamese. Your Excellency, even though I am not an adventurous man, I was an adventurous traveler. I went to the country boats to experience what my brethren in Vietnam had done against the enemy. I traveled through the country boat, then I left an island. I thought after about half an hour of country boat ride, I reached my village in Kerala. This calls for an explanation. I reached a small island in the Mekong River. This umbilical relation between Vietnam and India, the flora and fauna, everything looks like that of Kerala, the southernmost part of India where I come from. I also happen to be the chairman of the National Coconut Board. I am delighted to see coconut everywhere in the Vietnamese village which I visited. That is a connect which I have with your great country. And from there, may I confess, Your Excellency, I copied some of your things. I copied how goods are processed. Ordinary coconut is processed into great value-added product by the Vietnamese. I slowly, stealthily studied the formula. I gave it to my people in Kerala. Competitor number one. Yes, because I had a job to do. I was a chairman of the National Coconut Board. And from the Mekong River, of course I returned by motorboat. That also shows the modernity, the old blending with the new. That is the Vietnam of today that I saw. We have the country boats, we have the motorboats, both are there. The old is blending with the new. That is a great transformation which Vietnam has made. And Your Excellency, in the transformation which Uncle Ho has done there, we in India, the last few years, our great Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he has given us a call, Atma Nirbhar Bharat, and we are also transforming this nation. It is not a change superficial, it is a fundamental change that is happening in this country. Transformational India. Yes, I remember the lines which were written by the poet W.B. Yeats, the Nobel laureate W.B. Yeats of Ireland, Irish poet. He was a Nobel laureate, and his great guru was Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. And of the Easter 1916 rebellion which took place, the revolution which took place in Ireland, of that the poet says, all changed utterly, a terrible beauty is born. Oh, this is two outside, but one inside. That is India and Vietnam. Two outside, but one inside. We will strive together. Vietnam is a nation which reflects the ethos of Bengal. In Bengal, our Gurudev taught us where the mind is free without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free. Chitta Jata Vaishnu, Ucha Jata Bashir, Gyan Jata Mukto. Vietnam is also a nation where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free. Let us join hands, we shall overcome. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I request you, we are in front of another station, Seminole Station.
সেদিন গভর্নর উদ্বোধন করলেন একটি আর্ট গ্যালারির, যেখানে ভিয়েতনামের নানান ছবি দেখতে পাওয়া যাবে। এই সংগ্রহশালাটি থাকবে।
This is my show here.
No, you just
This is
this is all the picture. Because I got assistant from
On this side, this one is